Hi guys! Welcome to the very first episode of China Not Just Travel. I'm your host Mimi and I will be taking you to all these different destinations and locations in China to show you what it's really like. Today I'm in a village in Guangzhou to visit my friend Christy, who's going to show me her family home and her family village. This village is famous for hot springs and lychees, which may be some of my favorite things in the world. So come with me! Let's go meet her now. They look so shiny.
哦，晶莹剔透的。
哇哦！
好的。
Hi, Christy.
Welcome to my house.
Thank you. Can you show me around?
Yes, sure.
This village is called Guangcun Village, located in the hot spring town of Chonghua District in Guangzhou, just an hour away from Guangzhou City. Because of the subtropical climate, lychees, longans, and all different kinds of fruits and vegetables thrive here. Christy's family owns a lovely homestay in this village because her grandfather grew up here. This village is full of farmers who harvest and sell produce all across the country, and additional business is done because of the natural hot springs in the area. That's a 100-year-old lychee tree.
Yeah.
This village is famous for the
Lychee
lychees.
and longan.
Yes.
Yes, dragon eye.
Christy sent me a box of lychees from this village. It was like the best thing ever. The sweetest lychees I've ever had in my life. This is Christy's dad. He's taking us around the garden to show us all the fresh fruit trees in their backyard.
Yeah.
Yum! They look so shiny.
Yeah.
We have super hydrating water apples that are falling from the trees. There's a jackfruit tree and many lychee trees that have just finished with their harvest. Lychee season has just ended, with the peak of it being in June and July. Now, in mid-August, we are seeing the end of longan season. Auntie Lan, who maintains a homestay, is picking some longans for us to try now. Fresh from the tree. Okay, I'm gonna try a fresh longan.
In the rain.
In the rain. From the family home. From the garden.
Yeah, from the garden.
Okay.
哦，晶莹剔透的。
对。
这就是甜品里面的桂圆。
你生活了？
好吧。很甜。
很甜。It's raining.
Suddenly.
This is Guangdong weather.
Yeah, welcome to the Greater Bay Area.
Welcome to the Greater Bay Area. Yeah, this is the Guangzhou weather.
Yeah.
It rains and then it stops. And then it's like nothing ever happened, you know?
Yeah.
But recently you guys had a flood, right?
Yeah.
And it was raining for many, many, many days.
Yes, and because it's the mountainous area here. So if you rains too heavily, it will have the flood. 山洪.
There was a pretty severe flood last week, which postponed my trip to the village. When I asked Christy what the village does to control flood damage, she told me that the local government and village committee together organized people to repair the roads that were damaged by the floods and remove the trees that were blown down. The measures are taken swiftly and urgently, and now it looks like the village is totally back to normal. So this is the hot spring,
Yes,
is it?
this is the hot spring. So
This is the hot spring.
Yeah, this is the hot spring. This is for the kids.
Ah.
When they want to, like, you know, 打水仗 they can go there. 深一点。但是这个就是 for hot spring. 它的是这里天然的温泉，因为这个镇呢，这个 town 就叫温泉镇。Hot spring town.
Hot
它
spring
是
town.
famous for hot spring. 然后我们这里有一个这个鞋的设计，就是 when it's Mid-Autumn Festival, the moon is here, so you can lie down with the hot spring and
Really?
admire the moon. Yeah.
That is so nice. Hi. Guys, look at the view of this village.
The blue sky.
The blue sky.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, and here's the mountain.
Right behind us. And you said you call it
大尖山.
大尖山.
So the point.
The point.
Yeah.
You can see the points right there.
And every time after the rains, it will have a cloud. It's so beautiful.
It
有点像那种山水画，就中国以前那种山水画。
Yeah, 真的. Wow, this is such a great way to see the village.
Yes.
这是什么？
那个是鱼棚。Where they raise the fish.
To eat?
Yes, to eat. And then the frog there.
Frog to eat?
Yes.
Lovely.
I don't eat them.
I like to eat frog, you know. Yeah.
牛蛙，他们养牛蛙。
牛蛙.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where they're raising fish to eat, and then they're raising frog over there.
Yeah.
And then these are local farms, right?
Yes, local farms. This is they raise the chicken, you see, and goose and duck, and then the vegetables there.
Wow.
That kind of is the long end trees.
Oh.
Lychee trees. Most of the people know lychee from like
Come from here.
Zhengcheng
Oh.
and from Sichuan 丽妃子笑什么的. But I think the greatest 品种是在这里. Every village have a pool, and the shape is like it's like a moon.
Yes.
Half of the circle because it represents, I think, union, reunion.
Really?
Something. Yes, and 水 flower 就是不是财嘛，水为发嘛。
Yeah.
Represent the fortune, and also they have like the fire
风水
accident sometimes, so they will use this water.
Now we're going to walk around the village. We're on our way to interview one of Christy's longtime family friends. But before we could get there, we happened upon these little girls who became our unintended tour guides for the day. Hello!
Hello，
我们现在在哪里啊？小朋友？
广州市
对
怪区
对，
火童，
火童。对，然后这里的特色是什么？
风景，
风景，还有呢，荔枝。
对，
对。
农业，
还有我们的那个温泉嘛。
对，
哦
温泉，泳池。
Oh! Auntie T is Christy's grandmother's best friend. She has lived in this village for over 40 years and moved here when she got married to her husband, Mr. Zhu. I'm going to ask her some questions about life here, especially since she has been here for so long. She had injured her leg a few days before and also told me about her doctor's visit to the nearby hospital. 而家呢度有學校，有醫院，都有，係唔係啊？
學校、醫院
咩都有。
嗰啲幼兒園，
係。
有一啲1年級做
哇
到6年級，
哇，
乜嘢都有。
咩都有，係唔係啊？
高中又喺度。
哦，高中
廣州都上咗落喺前邊啦。你開車真係仲路都聽到啊，好靚啊！
好啊，好啊，好。而家係咪好方便？
好方便，乜嘢都方便咯。
咩都方便係唔係啊？
你聽得個陸仲幾靚？
睇到。
個入邊啊幾緊要。
咁你嘅孫可以喺度讀書嘛
3隻啊，
都喺嗰度讀書？
係啊。
哦，
Yeah.
有一个很漂亮的中学，
真的？新開的嗎？
新開。
哦，新開。
嗱，你走啊！
好啊，好啊，去睇睇。
去就即係佢睇下講就。
好啊。And there's an open door policy in the village where everyone just keeps their door open and unlocked to welcome visitors like us. But these are the old houses that villagers used to live in, so they're significantly smaller, just like these little girls. But now they live in much bigger houses that are like upgraded. But this is what they used to look like. And nobody lives in them anymore. They're just like storage spaces now. So there's been a significant upgrade. Okay, let's go! 出发！
我怎么还是
Go go go！出发喽！
Okay, so my favorite thing about this village so far, obviously, is how friendly and lovely the people have been. Basically, I've been taken on like a local tour, which is the best way to see anywhere. But also, you can see it's so natural and it's so connected to nature, and everybody knows exactly how to work with the earth. But then at the same time, it's not isolated from public infrastructure like schools and hospitals and doctors and service centers. So the little girls I met before, who I'm with right now, hi! They all go to a school right by here, and there's also a high school that was just recently opened, which is encouraging the youth obviously to get well educated and then also to stay here. So I really love this village so far, and it's just beautiful. After my trip to Auntie T's, the girls also invited me to their homes. I was a little apprehensive at first because, after all, I am a stranger, but when I arrived at their homes, I was greeted with such a pleasant and warm surprise. One of the little girls' mother invited me to eat the longan she had freshly picked, so we started to eat them together.
说一说我们现在在干嘛？
我们在捡荔枝。
不是荔枝。
龙眼，都说错啦。
Guys, I got this beautiful bouquet of long yan, and I'm gonna go say bye to my tour guides of the day. Bye bye. 下次见。Guys, this is the sweetest little gift ever. The little girl's mom gifted me this amazing bouquet of longan. They're freshly cut from the tree. I literally saw her holding the machete that she used, and I just feel so grateful. Like the warmth and the kindness and the generosity of the local farmers here. Like, we really need to remember that it's the farmers who feed us, and the farmers in China are really well taken care of as well. Like, most of the food that you get from your supermarket in China is all sourced from farmers themselves. So wholesalers come to this village and they buy the vegetables and the fruits directly from the farmers. I mean, that is met with challenges because every farmer also has their own produce, so there is a level of competitiveness. But at the same time, there's a strong sense of community.
I got to chat with Christy's mom about what makes this village so special and unique. I really love how every village I've been to in different is so different. Her dad grew up in this village, and managing this homestay has brought her back to it.
我们的村呢，它不像就是临近大城市的那些村子，就是如果政府征地啊，或者有什么建设的话呢，那个就那些村民就很快就富裕起来了。那我们这里呢，也是算是半山区吧，它是靠种植为主，以果树为主，就是好像你刚才见的那些龙眼啊，那些荔枝啊，那些黄皮啊，种植为主了。
So now we're back for dinner, and the village leader is currently cooking some duck for us. These villages are also famous for their unique and traditional style of cooking. I remember growing up with a famous saying, wok pei, which translates to wok aroma, which you can taste in the dishes. They use wood fire to cook, and a local specialty is using wood from lychee trees to give it an extra boost of flavor. A group of guests were also staying at the homestay, most of them coming from Guangzhou City, and they told me that it's quite trendy now for people to come to the villages to eat cooked meals by farmers and get fresh farm-to-table ingredients. And of course, it wouldn't be a hearty meal without karaoke afterwards, a Chinese classic. The homestay lit up with the golden lights, the hot springs came to life at night, and the distant sounds of karaoke and playing mahjong filled up the air. It was such an amazing day at the village, but I have to wake up early for the farmers market tomorrow.
We're in the market right now.
We're in the morning markets where the farmers sell their freshly picked produce for the day, and we're gonna see everything that's being sold and maybe we'll buy something.
Yes. They're not selling for like getting money because most of them sell at a very cheap price, like 1 yuan.
Christy then told me that a lot of farmers also hate being wasteful and sell the produce for low prices because it should be eaten or used one way or another. While the extra money of course helps the household, the farmers also use these markets as a social opportunity to gather and talk about the latest news in the village. I'm buying some longans for a friend, and the price was 2.5 yuan per 500 grams, which is 5 yuan per kilo, less than a single US dollar for a kilograms of longans.
5 yuan.
Yeah.
Which is like
less than one, like 90 cents.
I also got to explore more of the central area of the village, where people come, gather, and buy whatever they need. There were so many shops, and I got to see the medical centers, the schools, and all the different kinds of social infrastructure that has been built for the villages. It's really amazing to see how bustling and abundant the village is, and I noticed that so much more is being planned. There's also a public transportation subway line that is about a 15-minute drive from the village, so it's easy for villagers to go into Guangzhou City or other parts of the Greater Bay Area, which is one of the most well-connected areas in China.
你是不是觉得这里的农民啊，还有这些人都觉得港是不是很照顾他们？就是在这个村里。
对。现在因为这个习近平做了主席以后，他的做法都很亲民，因为他是从以前县长一路做上来，对，他不是说从一个一直都没有在地方做过，对，所以下面的事情，只要是人家报告，他都几乎都100%的了解，或者是90%以上。是的。但是其他的干部就不一样，你看以前的皇帝，人家骗他，他都不知道啊。对啊。因为他从来都不去看道场，道谱是怎么样，有些皇帝都不知道。但是现在的大就厉害了，为什么大家都喜欢不叫他习主席，叫大就是这样。哦。
Every time I go to the Chinese countryside, I get to see how rural regions are not isolated from the modern developments happening within the cities. At the same time, the developments are not taking over the villages or their culture either, and social infrastructure and support is provided to rural communities. It is really incredible to see how people are thriving in the rural countryside and that they are not isolated and nobody gets left behind.
Guys, I think my time in the village is coming to an end. I have to go back to the city now, but if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you would be interested in coming to this rural region and traveling with us soon. We'd love to be able to show you firsthand what traveling in China can look like, so please look out for more updates and let us know what else you'd like to see, where else you'd like to go, where else you'd like to explore. Bye!